Guys, Steph here, Get With The Programme. Going to do a quick tutorial on some animal flow stuff for you. I'm going to teach you two movements. First is a static movement called a beast, and the second movement I'm going to teach you is called a crab reach. And it will just give you an idea of learning some animal flow and to see whether it's something you'd like to jump on board with to my beginners class, which is on a Wednesday lunchtime at 12 o'clock, which incorporates beginners animal flow with some flexibility mobility drills, or my practice class, which is this evening at 6:15, Monday evenings at 6:15, that's an hour long, which is a bit more of flowing practice, so it's probably when you've done a few of the beginners classes would be good to join that. But I'll be doing some animal flow little tutorials like this so that you can learn a couple of movements just to get you going. Okay, so let's first of all learn one of the static movements, which is called a beast. First thing you do is you just put your hands down on the floor with long straight arms, so hands, wrists directly beneath shoulders. You want them shoulder width apart. And then you take your knees as wide as your wrists, because your hips are normally narrower than your shoulders, so you want them in line. So if you draw a line from the wrist to the kneecap, they join up. And then you bring your knees in underneath your belly button. So if you drew a line up from the knee, it would hit into your belly button, okay? So hands beneath shoulders, knees behind wrists, knees in underneath belly button in line with that. Then you want to keep a nice solid back, and you want your gaze to be just ahead of your hands. You tuck your toes under, and if I say set beast, we're just going to imagine that I'm sliding a newspaper underneath your legs, and you mustn't touch the newspaper. So it's a very small movement. So I say set beast. Okay, so now my knees are off the ground, but my shins are still parallel to the ground. My arms are still strong. I'm stacking the weight, evenly distributing it between all 4 points of contact. And you should feel this in your shoulders, your quads, your core, your arms. We always do wrist mobility before we do animal flow, because there's quite a lot of loading of upper body. So you're going to hold this to see how long you can hold it. It looks a lot easier than it is. You may be holding it now thinking, wow, that's hard. If you are thinking that, it's probably something you should practice more. And then I'd say relax, so you just drop the knees back down. Okay, so that's the static beast position. Now I'm going to teach you a crab reach. Okay, so a crab reach, you start from the crab position. So you have your hands behind your back with your fingers pointing away from your bum. You have your knees bent, and you have your feet hip width apart. You really want to have an alignment from your ankle to your knee and your knee to your hip. So you don't want it too far away and you don't want it too close. You want a nice V there. And when you put your hands behind your back, you want to open the shoulder blades. So you watch my chest lift now, because what I don't want is to collapse into my spine, and you want a long straight neck and spine. So when I say set crab, you're just going to lift the butt off the floor. Again, enough for a newspaper to go under it. Now, a lot of people will find this challenging through their thoracic spine, which is the top of your back, their elbows, their wrists, their shoulders, because a lot of people are tight here. This is a very good position to sit in and to try and do every day. But when you do it, you want to focus on opening the chest. You can see how I'm pulling the shoulder blades back. And I'm trying to work into this muscle here, which is my lats. And your lats are the big muscles in your back. They're huge muscles, and they can take this work here. So you don't want to load too much into the arms. If you squeeze the shoulder blades back, you're going to feel it working into your lats. So now we're in a crab. To do a crab reach, what we're going to do is we're going to put the arm bent with the hand about an inch in front of our face. And as the hand goes up, the hips go up with it. We take the hand around the head and we look at the bottom base hand. And when we return, we move the hand first, follow it with our eyes, and come back to our crab. We'll do the other side, which is a left hand crab reach, left arm crab reach, hand an inch in front of my face, drive the hips up, watch the hand until it goes out of view, and then I look at the floor. You can see my base arm is strong and long, and I'm looking down, and I'm keeping my hips up. When I return to crab, I watch the hand, and then the hips move down. And rest. Okay guys, so there's 2 animal flow movements. You can practice them, you can try them at home, you can see how they feel to do. Send me any messages, comments, feedback, and if you want to join an animal flow class, please message me. I would love to teach this incredible movement flow to as many people as possible because it is absolutely wonderful. It will change your life and it will definitely change your body, joints, flexibility, stability, and feeling of pure... Oh, one of my dogs just had a little fight over a sock then. But it will change everything for the better with your body, guys. So give it a go. Let me know how you get on, and hope to see you again soon. Bye!